Hello everybody, let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Poorna Bose, Professor and HOD Physics, Government VYT PG Autonomous College, Durg. Now I am going to deliver one lecture on Zeeman effect without electron spin. Now this topic is included in the second semester MSc Physics and it is in the paper 1 and unit 5. Now let me start with the topic. So my topic is Zeeman effect without electron spin. Now what is Zeeman effect? The change in energy level of an atom when it is placed in uniform external field is called Zeeman effect. Now, if the field strength is B and let hydrogen atom is placed in the external magnetic field so that an electron of reduced mass mu carrying the charge minus E is moving in a field whose vector potential is A and can be written as B equal to curl of A. So, then the constant magnetic potential A in terms of the magnetic induction B can be written as A equal to half of B cross R. Let it be equation number 1. Now since B cross R equal to del cross A cross R for B equal to del cross R, this can be written as equal to del dot R of A multiplied by A minus A dot del multiplied by R equal to twice A. Now A equal to half of B cross R. The classical Hamiltonian of a potential of mass mu carrying a charge minus E and moving in a field of vector potential A may be expressed as H multiplied by P dot R equal to 1 upon twice mu P plus E multiplied by capital A whole square of this term plus VR. This can be further written as equal to P square upon twice mu plus V function of R plus E upon twice mu P dot A plus A dot P plus E square capital A square divided by twice mu, which can be equated as H0 plus H dash plus H double dash, where H0 equal to P square upon twice mu plus V function of R is the unperturbed Hamiltonian. H dash is equal to E square upon twice mu P dot A plus A dot P is the first perturbed term, and H double dash, which is the second perturbed term, which is given by E square upon twice mu multiplied by A square. Now let us discuss the first order Zeeman effect. For weak fields, the second order perturbation term, that is H double dash containing A square, may be neglected, and hence the perturbed Hamiltonian takes the form, that is H equal to H0 plus H dash equal to P square upon twice mu plus V function of R plus E square upon twice mu multiplied by P dot A plus A dot P. Let it be equation number 2, where writing P in the operator form, we have H cross upon iota into del. Keeping in mind the vector identity, that is divergence of A psi equal to psi divergence A plus A dot divergence gradient of psi. Now del dot A psi equal to del dot A of psi plus A dot del psi. Now we note that P dot A plus A dot P of psi is can be equated by substituting all these values. Finally, we can write it as H cross upon iota multiplied by del dot A of psi plus twice A dot del of psi. Let it be equation number 3. Now, also del dot A, which can be written as substituting the value of A, that is del dot half of B cross R equal to half of del dot B cross R. Now, divergence of A cross B equal to B dot curl of A minus A dot curl of B. We get del dot A equal to half of R dot del cross B minus B dot del cross R. This is equal to 0. Since curl of B equal to 0 and curl of R equal to 0, this is equation number 4a. Hence we get A dot del of psi is equal to half of B cross R dot del of psi. This is equal to half of B dot R cross del of psi. Let it be equation number 4b. Using 4a and 4b in equation 3, we get P dot A plus A dot P of psi equal to H cross upon iota multiplied by 0 plus 2 into half of B dot R cross del of psi. Now, substituting the above values, we get finally this equation equal to B dot L of psi. Now, the selection rule permits only those transitions in which magnetic quantum numbers m changes by 0 or plus minus 1. This selection rule, coupled with expression 11, is sufficient to explain the spectrum of normal Zeeman effect. As an example, we considered the transition between two states with L equal to 2 and L equal to 1, that is between D and P states. We have shown here the two states. For the D values, L equal to 2 and L equal to 1, these are the P state. When delta M here is taken as 0, the transition here is taking place. M equal to the values of M for L equal to 2 are given by M. 5 values are there: M plus 2, M plus 1, M 0, M minus 1 and M minus 2. For selection rule delta M, the transition delta M equal to 0, we have considered transition from plus M equal to plus 1 for L equal to 2 value, that is D state. This is taking place to plus M equal to plus 1. The second one is from D state M equal to 0 value to M equal to 0 value in the P state. Similarly, the transition from minus M equal to minus 1 state in the D state, it is taking place to M equal to minus 1 state. So these are the three transitions for which delta M equal to 0. These are the three transitions for delta M equal to minus 1, and these are the three transitions which are taking place for delta M equal to plus 1. So let us also discuss this term also, that is the transition is taking place from the D state where M equal to plus 2 to the P state where M equal to plus 1. The second one is taking place for M equal to plus 1 state to M equal to 0 state. The third one is taking place taking place from m equal to 0 in the D state to m equal to -1 in the P state. So these are the transitions which may take place for the selection rules 0 and ±1. The three lines observed are superposition of several transitions. Let us discuss then the second order Zeeman effect. If the applied magnetic field is large, then the term E square multiplied by A square upon twice mu cannot be neglected. Now, if we consider again the field B along z-axis according to expression A equal to half of B cross R, the component of A are given as AX equal to minus half of BY, AY equal to minus half of BX, and AZ equal to 0. So that the second order perturbation term in Hamiltonian H double dash is equal to E square upon E square multiplied by A square upon twice mu, that is E square multiplied by twice mu multiplied by AX square plus AY square plus AZ square, and which can be written as E square upon twice mu B square multiplied by X square plus Y square, which can be equated as E square it will be E square upon 8 mu, it will be E square upon 8 mu multiplied by B square into X square plus Y square in the direction of n, where the suffix n denotes the energy in the nth state. If we consider the state to be spherically symmetric, then x square equal to y square, which is given by r square by 3. The average value of the energy, that is expectation value of H double dash, can be equated as E square upon B square upon twice mu, and expectation value of x square plus y square with the direction of n, which can be finally written as E square multiplied by B square upon 8 mu multiplied by 2/3 expectation value of R square in the n direction. For ground state of hydrogen atom, psi n is given by 1 upon under root pi A0 cube e raised to the power of minus r upon A0, where A0 is equal to h cross square upon m upon E square, which can be equated as 0.529 degree angstrom. Therefore, expectation value of r square of the order n minus 1 state can be written as integration of psi star r square psi multiplied by dr. Now substituting the value of psi star and psi in this equation and equating it and integrating the term, finally we get expectation value of H double dash equal to E square multiplied by B square upon 8 mu multiplied by 2/3 multiplied by 3a square, which is equal to E square B square multiplied by A0 square upon 4 mu. For a state with quantum numbers n, l, m in hydrogen-like atom with nuclear charge Z, the expectation value of R square with n, l, m can be written as A0 square n raised to the power of 4 multiplied by 1 plus 3 by 2 multiplied by 1 minus L into L plus 1 minus 1/3 divided by n square. For large values of n, that is for highly excited states, it is proportional to n square. Hence, the expression for the term containing NLM is expectation value of H double dash is equal to E square multiplied by B square upon 8 mu multiplied by 2/3 of multiplied by A0 raised to the power of 4 n raised to the power of 4 upon Z square multiplied by within bracket 1 minus L into L plus 1 minus 1 by 3 divided by n square. Now, this is the second order Zeeman effect with selection rule delta L equal to plus minus 1 without Zeeman effect. Now, hope that you have liked my video lecture. Now, thank you very much for listening to my lecture, and we will meet once again. Thank you once again.